The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food, because they're 100% family. You know you're giving them the best.
Q Radio. Q Radio.
Welcome with me, Sharon Jennings. Coming up, we discuss how to make sure your pets are safe around the barbecue. But firstly, this week is the International Week of Assistant Dogs, and it's to celebrate and honour hero dogs and their owners. And now I'm joined by Tori Tennant. Now, Tori, as you know, this week is a celebration of assistant dogs and the impact that they have in people's life. Now, you're registered blind and you've got your dog, who is she's a cross lab, isn't she?
She's a lab retriever.
And she's called Ushi.
Yeah, she is indeed.
That's a lovely name. So, Tori, you've had Ushi now for 3-4 years?
I've had her for 3 years.
What impact has she had in your life in terms of the job that she's doing as an assistant dog?
Oh, it's just fantastic, because she's enabled me to go out and about. I can get on the train and the bus and I can basically go anywhere I fancy now.
I suppose before that, Tori, would you have been reliant on people?
I would have been, yeah. I did have a white cane, but I didn't really like using it, to be honest. She's just opened up a whole new world to me, so she has.
It's the difference between being dependent on others and having a much higher level of independence, Tori, isn't
it?
It
Definitely is, because I don't have to wait on people. If I just fancy going out, I can just get up and go,
You're a young woman now?
Yep, I am indeed.
Now, Tori, you're one of the youngest guide dog owners in Northern Ireland, aren't you?
Yeah, I was the youngest when I got Ushi, but I think since I've had Ushi, there's a couple of younger guide dog owners. Last year, I went over to London and I won the Young Person's Achievement Award. Guide dogs every year have a Guide Dog of the Year award ceremony, it's called. I would do a lot of campaigning and stuff and a lot of fundraising, so I was all pleased that I got it for that,
Absolutely. And Tori, it's a very special relationship that you have with your dog, because there is this dual thing that happens where you are in partnership when you're working with the dog, and then also your downtime when she is your pet.
Yeah, I mean, Ushi would be very sort of want affection kind of whenever she chooses it, whenever she's off her harness. If I was to go over and give her a pet, sometimes I'm petting her and she walks away when I'm in mid-pet,
But then when she's working, she knows that she's in work mode.
Oh, when she's working, she responds to what I tell her and nothing's too big of an ask for her,
I'm always amazed, Tori, how intelligent dogs are, the kind of level of work that they can do and the help that they can give to people.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant.
Well listen, Tori, it's been lovely talking to you, and it is a celebration this week of the dogs who do give assistance. And if you want to check out the Guide Dogs of Northern Ireland, then they do have a Facebook page, and I'm sure they would love any donations, Tori, wouldn't they?
Oh, they would. We've actually got a local branch at serves Antrim and Ballymena, and we'll actually be in Cushendall on Saturday. They're having a fun day. It's as part of the Glens Festival, so Guide Dogs will be there. So if you're in the area, you'll have to pop down and say hello.
Brilliant, Tori. I'm sure lots of people will. Tori Tennant, thank you very much.
Pets Corner.
Look out for promotional Brandy 6-packs this summer. By collecting 2 tokens from special packs, you can claim your very own super cute Brandy cuddly toy. Don't miss out, start collecting now. Visit brandydogfood.com/offers for full details, or check out our Facebook page.
The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food.
Now, a fantastic thing about warm weather is we get a chance to live outdoors for a while, which is quite unusual here in Northern Ireland. And of course, we love to get the barbecue on. But do we think about how safe our pets are around the barbecue? Well, joining me is Caroline Elliott, head nurse with the PDSA in Belfast. You're very welcome, Caroline. So, Caroline, I suppose it's something that many people probably don't think about when they're having a barbecue, is that it may actually be endangering their beloved pets.
No, not at all, but there is some factors we do have to think about when we're having barbecues. Food lying around, there's a few things that pose quite serious problems for animals. So for example, kebab sticks, corn on the cob husk and meat bones all pose a serious choking hazard to the pet and can even pierce the intestines, causing serious problems. So food that's been left over, obviously everybody's having a great time and maybe they want to just clear everything up the next day. They shouldn't do that. We really need to pet proof our barbecue areas. Also alcohol as well. We need to be careful that it's not accessible to our pets. cigarettes. Again, alcohol can be quite toxic to animals. You need to be careful of the burning ember and ashes that are left from a charcoal barbecue, that the animal's not over sniffing around that area. They could burn their nose, they could burn parts of their fur, their skin. Also as well, a really hot area, the cement ground in itself can be quite hot to touch, so we need to be careful that there's nice shaded areas for them to lie in as well. Really is about having a think about where your pet's going to be, because they're part of the family and you want them to enjoy this nice weather with you.
Caroline, thank you as always for brilliant advice. If you're looking for a family fun event to go to this Saturday, then why don't you go to the Mid-Antrim Sanctuary's open day? There's going to be lots of kids entertainment, a pet photographer, loads of stalls and a dog show, including fancy dress and best in show. That's the Mid-Antrim Sanctuary this Saturday open day.
The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food, because they're 100% family. You know you're giving them the best.
Q Radio. Q Radio.